This is a pretty challenging tune, really challenging tune. Let me not sugarcoat this. This is, of course, Big Love by Lindsey Buckingham, and features some very fast picking in it. Almost all, well, yeah, no. Well, a lot of it with this steady mono bass. Just pounding away on the same note. There are parts where we have other, different alternating bass and stuff. That was the word I couldn't come up with there. That happen up there, and with interesting patterns. So we're gonna break all of that down. There's some really cool solo. Oh wait, it starts on D. Anyway, we're gonna look at that. We're gonna look at everything I've found him doing in multiple live versions of this. So a lot going on in this lesson, and I've got tablature to everything that we need. He gets into a big strumming part in it. That's basically how it ends, of course, with the pyrotechnic vocals screaming. We're not doing that. We're not going to worry about the vocals in this. It's challenging enough to just get through the picking. The song, really, a bit of interesting history to it, because Lindsey was working on his third solo album in the mid-'80s, and this was going to be one of the tunes. I don't know if it was going to be one of the showcase tunes, but it definitely had some of his most virtuoso playing in it. Not that there are not a lot of competitors for that title of his most complicated songs, but and then he was kind of recruited by Christine McVie to start working on some tunes for her, producing them, and they talked him into making a new Fleetwood Mac album, Tango In The Night, that came out in 1987, that sort of got caught up. I'm not going to go through all the Fleetwood Mac soap opera, drama, melodrama stuff. You can find all that elsewhere, but suffice to say that it was the last album they made for a while till they did a reunion tour 10 years later. And if you just heard the version on Tango In The Night, it wouldn't inspire you as a guitar player probably to want to learn how to do it. But having seen Lindsey do this live, it is a lot of guitar players have asked me about this. So here we go with a lesson on Lindsey Buckingham's Big Love, and the first thing you can do is start working on this very first part. Is very simple. I'll show it to you right now, because you've probably already figured out what's going on there. Yeah, he's capoed at the 3rd fret, and it revolves around chords in the key of A minor. We're going to see A minors, Gs, although A minor kind of with G in the bass and then with F in the bass, and so that's what's going on. But on the A minor, he doesn't need the C on the 2nd string, not even playing the 1st string. So the picking pattern in the very first little part is real simply 4 bass notes, and during those 4 bass notes, you're just going to hammer on the D to E at the first one, and play the A in between beats 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. You do that twice. Go to add G in the bass. And all that was a pinch on the 1st beat with the 3rd string, and the 4th string between the 2nd and 3rd bass notes. Then the same thing with F in the bass. Well, you reach down and get the F with your 1st finger, and then you still do the hammer on from, it's just like the A minor measure. And back to G in the bass with the same measure. Now, sometimes, most of the time, in the 2nd time around, he goes to E in the bass. And that goes into the chorus that I already ran through just a little bit of. Anyhow, okay. Enough talking about this. I'm going to put together the rest of this lesson, and I hope you enjoy it.